I would say I'm doing fine because I can't be fine in a system that impunity has been entrenched as an institution on its own, where an IGP who charged minors for treason.
Welcome to Niger Voice Television, where we give voice to the unheard.
Because they were asking for good governance, killed peaceful protesters, had the shameless temerity to ask Amnesty International to stop lying about what they did, and National Human Rights Commission reported. And such IG today believes that he has been insulted because she will record him illegal IGP. But you can all see, I think Nigerians can all see that he's advertising publicly his illegality and illegitimacy. But the important thing is not even just the IGP, it's the system. We cannot continue in such a system and hope that our future holds the dream of Nigeria we have in our minds. Impunity reigns, there will be no progress. And that is why it is very important for all Nigerians to realize this point: there is no sitting on the fence. It's not allowed. We must all rise up and hold these leaders accountable and responsible at all times. Revolution now.
But Rex, some say the police have done the right thing by taking the case to court. Why are you against this move by the police?
Is there any right thing that the police has done from the inception of the APC in this country? Not even today. The police at itself was set up as a constabulary for the royal business of England, and since then till now they have just been about guiding the bourgeoisie, the elite class. It has never been about policing Nigerians. What of Okoya's son that was spraying money? Has he been charged to court? The videos flying everywhere with the policemen scaling fences with masks, have they been investigated? The ones that one lawyer was killed 2 years ago with her pregnancy of twins, what happened to the policeman? The one who raped a lady inside the police station, what happened to him? So let's stop deceiving ourselves by saying they have done the right thing. There's no right thing about injustice. What they are just doing is normal drama that we are used to. And if we keep deceiving ourselves and expect that these same people who are unrepentant will do the right thing, then we're not ready about our future. Look at Nigerians jackbarring every day. It's not because they don't love this country. They are losing faith, not even in the present, in the future. And some of them are ready to go and wash bomb for their children. So we cannot continue. I don't have anywhere to go to. I don't even have the money to start facilitating Jackpa. So if I'm here in this country, it's my country. I should feel free. I should have human dignity in my country. How can you imagine children being shot at with live ammunition for asking that we want good governance? Charged to court for treason. Such a country should tell you that even your own News Central, this is News Central, your journalists were attacking Lagos on air. What did you do about it? What did the police do right about it? Did they charge those people to court? They are the ones who use the same hoodlums around us. So the only problem we've been having in this country since is one, ignorance, and two, fear. When people say they divide us with religion, ethnicity, and that, if we are knowledgeable enough, religion and the rest will not be our problem, because in the Senate House, in the National Assembly, Christian, Muslim, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, they all dwell there. They share SUVs without any problem. When people increase their constituency allowance, they forgot their party lines. They were all singing "On Your Mandate We Shall Stand." What about us? We, these oppressed people, when we decide that we too want to be united, already our sufferings are uniting us. Look at hunger, look at fuel, look at groundnut oil. So we must come to that point where you, the media, the security agencies, the civilians, must realize that Nigeria's liberation has become a responsibility for us.
Now, let me just cut you short here.
Yes.
Let me cut you short here. You made some demands. Can we get one or two of those demands?
We want, first of all, we must stop rewarding impunity. IGP Egbetoku should resign.
Welcome to Niger Voice Television, where we give voice to the unheard.
Or be fired. The other PPRO, who is very, very unprofessional, should Ademuyiwa something jobby. He should be Prismoye1 on Twitter. He should resign or be fired from that position. He's bringing serious disrepute to the Nigerian state. Then Omoyele Sowore should be released unconditionally and immediately and be apologized to, very importantly. So we want to send a very clear message to the government that it's not just about Sowore. Nigerians are tired. There are just a lot of them who are so scared. They don't want to die. They don't want to. But already, if you look at people who have died from banditry, kidnapping, and terrorism, it's more in just the last 3 months. It's more than the people who have died from protesting since 1960.
Welcome to Niger Voice Television, where we give voice to the unheard.
Can you tell us what happened?
The judges and public officials in Nigeria don't understand that the world has moved on beyond their very primordial analog lifestyle. So that's why, and because of their inability to do things in very open and transparent manner, they're always worried about technology. I'm a technologist. And these glasses, I can give them to you. Wear it. What do you see? Yes. But it's also recommended. Yes. These are transition glasses. When I'm in the sun, it goes dark. When I'm inside, it goes transparent. Transition glasses. But as I told the judge, it's also artificial intelligence driven. It has a software. It has a charger. So it helps me in communication. It reads to me audiobooks. So, but they don't understand it. And of course, it has a camera. It's called Ray-Ban Meta glasses. But I can decide to use the camera or not. In this case, I wasn't using the camera because I don't have a problem with the judge. I don't have a problem with the trial. I know it's a farcical trial. Yes.
But at a point in time, you accused the judge of not giving you fair hearing because you said you submitted some documents and he contested it.
It's the same problem we had when he denied me the application to get my passport. He claimed that because the the ticket didn't look like the one he knew when he went to, I think, Umrah, that the judge did not understand that air tickets are now done in QR codes. Are you getting me? If I'm traveling abroad, I don't see my ticket. I just put the QR code against another machine. That's all. But the man doesn't understand QR codes. He doesn't understand that to book an appointment with a doctor, you don't even need to know the name of the doctor. You just do it on an app. That was why he denied but I don't think that's the reason he denied it. It's because they were interested in my passport. They were all in bed together. And you can see his demeanor today also. He's finding it very hard to defend what he did. Look.
Welcome to Niger Voice Television, where we give voice to the unheard.
Look at their witness. Their witness for 10 minutes said, oh, we saw a social media post that says the IG is illegal. That's all. And that they asked him to go and monitor, that Muyiwa asked him to go and be monitoring my post. Is it a crime to post on social media that an IG that has already expired is illegal? He's occupying the office illegally. That was why the judge himself was saying, why don't we respond? But we are not here to respond. We have told him this is all rubbish. This case ought not to have come before a court, but we know what they are doing. They are all in bed together. The judiciary, the police, the legislative arm of Nigeria, they are all in bed together to deny our people justice. Yes.
Do you still have confidence in this court?
How can anybody have confidence in the judiciary? Don't you know that this same court here tried me for 5 years for treason, an offense that I never committed, and one day they came to court and said, we are sorry. They didn't even say we are sorry. They withdrew the charges after 5 years. But they wasted 5 years of my life. They detained me in this Abuja by a court order for 3 years. 3 years. Received my passport for 5 years. That is the same thing they are doing now. So how can I have confidence in the court that couldn't tell at that time, at the beginning of that farcical trial, that this was improper? The judge should have known that there's no case here. He should have thrown the case out from day one. But he's playing to the gallery, he's playing along with them, he's pretending as, and I've sat in his court. Many people have said it to his face that he's a biased judge. Yes. Go and ask him. He says that. They accuse him of bias all the time because of his conduct. I'm not after any judge. I'm not interested in them. But I'm not after justice. And that's the most important thing. So, confidence, zero. But will I run away because of that? Never. That's all I have to tell you. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Niger Voice Television, where we give voice to the unheard.
More than ESAS, I retired 2024, and I was called upon to come and take my retirement money. When I got there, I see just 2.7 million, and they will be giving to me 20,000 per month. With that, I could not do anything. I refused to sign. Since then, I have been waiting to see the IG. We spent 35 years. And after that, you'll be giving him 2.7, 2.5, 2 million, which is not even enough to feed the dog. And this is very sad. It is a pointer to tell that the Nigerian politicians are using the police because nothing. They are nothing. You don't even have money to feed yourself. You cannot even buy ordinary Panadol because nothing was given to me. For the past 1 year, I have not received 10 kobo. And
welcome to Naija Voice Television, where we give voice to the unheard.
I cannot, in good conscience, continue to participate in illegality. The courts have made it very clear that the police have no right to grant administrative bail that asks for civil servants to own, first and foremost, 100 million naira houses, which is a crime. That's corruption. It's corruption. And to stand bail for me, who is an employer of labor. I'm a publisher of an internationally renowned news website. I have people who are hired in Nigeria and abroad. I'm not a civil servant. In fact, I'm an uncivil citizen who is against all kinds of corruption, and I've spent my entire life fighting against corruption. So to now ask me, to insult me that I should provide a level 17 director who had not, who had not gotten employment when I was fighting for democracy in 1992. To now ask the president to come and stand surety for me is the biggest insult. Even if President Bola Tinubu had appeared as my surety, I would have rejected that very laughable, frivolous, ridiculous, and I dare say stupid bail condition. If the court in its own wisdom decide that they want my passport in their coffers because it's a very special passport, that's a different issue. But we must continue to reject the impunity of the Nigerian police and their officers who will just invite you and then ask you to deposit your passport. I'm going to bring a level 17 civil servant. Even by the civil service rules, there is no level 17 officer. Because a level 17 officer in the civil service is a permanent secretary who is politically appointed by the president. So you expect such a person to come and stand surety for Sowore? I'm not being arrogant and I'm not bragging. But, you know, in 1992, when I was a student leader, Tinubu was a senator. And I was more powerful than him in the Nigerian society. So how dare them ask me? And I can guarantee you that at that time, Egbetekun probably had just joined the police and he was a sergeant, or that is if he had not forged his age.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Naija Voice TV. Stay tuned for latest updates.